So there is a paradigm shift that's happening in supply chain. When I heard this phrase paradigm shift, I mean, basically I went back to all the way to 1997. That's the first time I heard this phrase. And we were all, fresh out of college and joined this multinational company in Bangalore. And we had an invite from this CIO. I mean, he was actually CEO at the time. He had all the business unit responses as like a CEO. And he wanted to give us a 4-hour talk/training for us. And we were all excited, to learn from this opportunity. And he started this, his training/talk with a story. So it's early in the morning in New York, and there is a subway train that's moving along, and the subway train stopped in the next station. The door opened, and the train is normally, people are going to office, they're reading newspapers, they're doing their work, and some people are resting, getting ready for the long day. Some people are, just preparing themselves to go and start their day, and everything is quiet. And suddenly this door opens, and a gentleman walks in, and along with them also his children are coming in, and they came in, and the children were jumping up and down and having a lot of fun in the train. The train started moving, and they would run around, and they were pulling the newspapers and taking somebody else's newspapers and playing with it, and whereas the gentleman was like just quietly sitting down and calmly not doing anything about it. And the people that were traveling in the train are getting irritated. Hey, what's going on? I mean, these kids are so annoying, and on top of it, this dad doesn't seem to want to instruct them. So the other gentleman that was sitting next to him starts a conversation. Hey, do you want to instruct your kids? I mean, they're behaving really bad. Please ask them to behave. So the dad wakes up and says, hey, I got to do something about it. You know what? I just got this news from the hospital that my wife had passed away. And I don't know how to tell this to my kids. And they are actually excited to meet, because they're going to meet their mom. So I don't know how they're going to handle it, and I don't know how to tell them. So that's when this person that asked him to, instruct the kids was like completely shocked, and his paradigm completely changed, shifted, right? His paradigm shifted. So that's what is happening in supply chain. Because, what's happening is Macy's has closed 68 of their stores. Limited has shut down all its stores. Kenneth Cole has shut down all its stores, and they're saying, hey, we have a great brand, we have great products, we're going to sell our product through online. And they have 2 stores that they're going to, have open. So that's one side of the story. The retailers are shutting down, and especially just the plain retailers without great product, without great brands. But the people with great brands and products are saying, hey, when people are buying online so much, I don't have to go and sell it through a retailer. I can set up my own e-commerce website and sell it, and have a fulfillment model that supports it, and sell it through the website. So that's one thing that's happening on the retail side, right? Whereas on the back-end side, Tompkins Associates, that's a very well-known supply chain consulting company, those guys are actually getting into the 3PL business, offering post-click logistics services for these, similar to what Amazon does for, sellers through Amazon website. So those are 2 major paradigm shifts that's happening in retail today. And this, Tompkins has formed this company called Monarch FX Alliance that's basically, bringing all these technology service providers, last mile delivery service providers together and forming that alliance, and so they can provide better service or almost equivalent service like Amazon to retailers that don't have that backbone, to be able to deliver their product to the customers. And if you look at it, and this is not something new that's happening in retail. If you look at it, back in 2012, 2013, Best Buy used to be called as the Amazon showroom, because people would, walk into Best Buy, check out the product, check out the price, check out the features and everything, and then go back to, Amazon and then place an order online, because, the price was better than Amazon. And Best Buy has figured out a way to work through that by offering, much more services, right? I mean, Geek Squad and computer fixing services and things like that, and they're reinventing themselves, and it's going to, take some time. So that's what the retailers will have to watch out for. So whatever business that used to happen in the retail store, it's getting pushed back into the warehouse, in the back office operation. So that means they have to be really well prepared from a tools perspective, from an infrastructure perspective, from a people training perspective. They have to have all the best tools to be able to handle the shift happening from retail store and into the distribution center, into the warehouse. So that's something that really have to pay attention, because people take time to train, people take time to learn new systems, take time to adapt to new processes. So that's why it's very important to have the best tools that people can easily onboard into, people can easily learn from, and also the most efficient tools, to adapt to this paradigm shift that's happening. That's something it'll be interesting to see how it evolves, but that change is coming, and retailers and anybody that's shipping products will have to really be ready to adapt to.